back to another video, and as you can see out here, these are a few of the 118 scale Lamborghinis that I have in my collection. There are not too many, only 6 of them. Now that I see, it's very few, but still these are a few interesting ones, and these are all budget ones. First of all, I would like to make that clear, all of them are budget. So like it's either Maestro or Burago. For example, this one is Burago. Then if I check this one also Burago. Maybe this one is Maestro, this one also Burago. This one also Burago. So maybe Burago is the one which makes these, or no, this one is Maestro. So yeah, Maestro, Burago, all of that. And somehow I am happy with what I've managed to collect, because all of these have been impulsive purchases. I never really planned on having a Lamborghini collection as such. Just found them one by one and I kept buying them and ended up with these. First of all, I would like to start with this. So this is the Lamborghini Aventador LP704, and as you can see, the wheels are very free rolling. Overall, the color is this beautiful orange color, which was the launch color of the original Aventador. This is the first Aventador which was ever launched. If I talk about the front, it gets a frunk, which is the front trunk, because it's a rear engined car. So over here we get the rear engine. This is the engine cover. All parts are opening. You can see the scissor doors open. And if I close this, these are the headlamps. Headlamp detailing is 5 on 10, not very good at all, but it's a budget model, so you can't expect too much. When we look at the doors, these are the scissor doors, very nice mirrors also, and they close like this. Then over here I can show you, if you can see the interior has got a bit of an orange tinge in it. The wheels and all, they look very nice. The rear of the car is very pretty, and the tail lamps are much better than the headlamps. I really like the way they have designed everything over here. You get the number plate section over here. So overall, if I have to rate this model, I would definitely rate it 8 on 10, because it's a budget model and for the price you are getting very good quality. Even the fuel lid over here, if you can see, that looks quite nice. So this is the Aventador. We'll keep this side for now. Then I'm going to show you the Lamborghini Urus, and this one is by Burago. So I'll start off with a criticism of this car, and not just the car, the brand Burago. So what they do is that they make these big SUVs like the Range Rover or the Jeep Wrangler or the Urus, and they actually end up making it smaller than 18 scale, and they write 18 scale on the box. If I'm honest with you, this is somewhere around 120 121 scale. So this is not as big as a 18 scale car should be. However, it's fine. The doors open. However, the doors, they do not have any windows, so you can put your finger inside. This is how the doors open, and the color is yellow, which is actually quite good. The yellow color looks really good, and the boot also opens. You can see the rear detailing is quite good. You even get a parcel tray and a fair amount of size inside the boot. You can stash something small there, and that's actually quite fun to do with these big SUVs. When I close it, you can see the rear styling. The rear styling is quite good. Then when I shut the doors, the shut lines are quite tight. It's not very big. Panel gaps are not too big. It's fine for a budget model. The rear doors do not open at all. It's a front engine car, so you get the engine over here and decent details on the engine. Not very good, not very bad. The wheels are free rolling. You get the yellow calipers inside, and the wheels have been replicated well. As far as the front is concerned, the headlamp detailing is probably 7 on 10. It's better than the Aventador, but it's not the best. And other details are fine. So again, because of the size difference, I cannot give it more than 7.5, 8 on 10. Other than that, I really like this car. The rear exhausts and everything, it's fine. It looks a little cheap, but it's fine. So now I'm going to show you what is probably one of my favorite models, definitely from this set, and favorite models of all time, because this is the Lamborghini Miura. It is a very iconic car. And you can see first of all that Burago has made this with all parts opening. So the rear part opens, the front part opens, the doors open, and you get this really explosive kind of look, which is awesome. It's the Miura S. Even the base is very well detailed. I didn't show you the base of the other cars. The Urus base is very plain except for the exhaust detailing. And as far as the Aventador is concerned, Aventador also does not have a lot of detailing on the base. So if you compare it with those two and then you look at this, you look at all these details, you realize that the base is very well detailed. Also, one small detail which I forgot to mention, but it's common across all the models, is that the wheels are steerable. You can steer the wheels, and if you can zoom in on the steering and see, when I steer the wheels, the steering moves. So these are actually connected to the steering, and that's actually quite cool. Then I talk about the front. The front is very nice, but the thing is that the Miura was known for the iconic pop-up lights. Now this one's lights do not pop up, so that's bit of a bummer. But then again, the way the doors are fashioned, they are quite good by Burago standards. Even the rear, the first of all, the engine covering part, that's really nice. Then over here, the exhaust detailing is awesome. The wheels are very well replicated, they are free rolling, and you get the spare tire hidden over here. So it's a very nice model, and this one can get easily 9.5 on 10, maybe 0.5 deducted for the not popping up headlamps and all of that. But other than that, I really like it. The badging and everything, it's very cool. Then we come on to this model. This is the Lamborghini Huracan Performante, and this is in the green color, very signature color for the Performante, especially with the Italian stripes over here. I'll start with the rear. The rear is very neat with the diffuser and the spoiler. Then it's a rear engine car, so we get the engine bay over here, and the engine is fairly well detailed. We can see the V10 engine over there. Then the doors, they do not have any windows, which is a dead giveaway that this is not a very premium model, but the wheels are decent and they are free rolling. One speciality about die-cast models, because the resin models do not have this, they do not have opening parts, they do not have rolling wheels. So really lucky to have collected these while I could have. I'm not talking too much about interior detailing, because these models you do not expect a lot of interior detailing, to be honest. This is a rear engine car, so it gets a the front trunk. Headlamp detailing is okay, I will say probably 7 on 10. Could be a little better because the Huracan has the classic DRLs, which are not very well replicated. Then we come on to another very iconic Lamborghini. This is a Gallardo, and this is the Gallardo Spider. This one is by Burago and scale 118. Okay, so just the usual details, but this one is the roofless version, the convertible, the Spider. If I start first of all with the wheels are quite nice, free rolling, of course. Then over here, the rear engine bay opens like this. Tail lamp detailing, you can see very nice. Overall, the exhaust detailing, you can see the Lamborghini badging. Engine details are quite decent because it's a budget model. Interior detailing, you can actually see in this better than the others because this is a roadster. And once I shut this, you can probably see the rear better now. The doors are also quite good, and there are not too many panel gaps when you open it, so that's a good thing. Again, it's a rear engine car, so you get a the front trunk, and this has actually got beautiful headlamps, one of the best headlamps out of all the cars until now. Base is also very well detailed, and you get the exhaust detailing over here. And now we come on to the last car, which is the Murcielago Roadster. Now this is one of the heaviest cars and also one of the rarest, because it has a lot of value in the real world. Everyone loves a Mercy, but even as a model, this is very well made. I mean, I'll just start off with the frunk, obviously, as all the other cars. I think just probably the Urus does not have a frunk, rest all of them have. Once I close it, you can see the headlamp detailing. It's so good, so much better than others. Once again, the classic scissor doors, this one and the Aventador, these are the two which they have. Then over here, the interior detailing is also quite decent. We got engine details here and the engine cover, and the engine cover actually has some insulation, so that's really cool. The V12, the classic V12, the big V12 engine, not too much interior detailing, but it's fine. The doors, they close down very elegantly, and this one actually has windows. I told you that, see, for example, the Gallardo is also a spider, like it's a convertible, but this one does not have windows. This one has got windows, so they've done a good job there. Then over here you can see this is for the aero, and then we come on to the rear. Beautiful tail lamps. You can see the twin exhaust coming right up over here, and the number plate area and everything, the black bits, all of them look so good. Personally speaking, if I have to list down, I would say definitely I love the Miura the most, then I like the Mercy, then I like probably the Gallardo, because a yellow Gallardo is very iconic, and the rest are a tie. I love these all equally. Hoping to add a couple more very soon, but until then, how did you like these? There are not a lot. I know people who have got hundreds of these. I've just got six, but as I told you, just managed to collect them over time. Didn't even realize I was building a collection until I built one. Which one was your favorite, and do you collect 18 scale models? Which ones do you have, or do you have 64 scale collection of these? Please let me know, and feel free to share photos in my Instagram DM. Thank you for watching.